the thing that's keeping you stuck could be something that you can't even see, that you're not even aware of, right? So if you don't even know it's there, how can you even resolve it, right? So it's also your hidden roadblock. It's the thing that your subconscious is avoiding, right? Like, have you ever had that moment where someone said something and you're like, oh, I see that before? And it was like right there. You've had that moment, right? And it could be superficial, but I'm talking now, this also happens on the deeper level. And so it's the limiting belief that's holding you back. So your blind spot, right? Sometimes not seeing this thing could be detrimental to your journey because you're not even aware of it. So if you're not aware, how do you know? So I just recently had a healing session and then recorded a podcast episode where I was talking about this exact thing. And for me, it was like wearing this identity that was placed on me by someone else's needs. And it literally was driven by fear for me. And how could I have seen that? I had no idea. It's probably 40 years old and I didn't see it. And so it came up because I was working with someone who was able to help me connect the dots and ask those questions because I didn't even know that it was there. But I did connect the dots and that's helpful. So because the patterns that are the hardest to break are the ones that we don't even see, right? So this is where most people get stuck because there's no reflection. There's no one to hold up the mirror to show them like what they're not seeing, what they're missing. And so trying to do this stuff all alone is a bit trickier because we can repeat the same cycles over and over and patterns die hard. I know that for myself. And so the most successful people, whether in business, leadership, public speaking, they do not do it alone. Even Nicole Kidman had a coach forever, right? We studied off her book. Successful people have mentors, coaches, trusted guides, and these guides help them see what they can't see for themselves because they're in it. They're in it too close and they can't see. And so Oprah, you guys know Oprah, she had a coach as well, Martha Beck, for 25 years. And so Oprah says, I had no idea that being your authentic self, there's the word again, could make me as rich as I've become. If I had, I'd have done it a lot earlier. And she says, coaching helps you stop the crazy mind chatter in your head. And so combined with authenticity and with guidance, she became super successful. Tim Ferriss, the guy who wrote the 4 Hour Work Week, he actually studied high performers for patterns, for successful patterns. And so he said, the best results I've had in my life, whether it's business or personal, have come from taking calculated risks and seeking out mentors and coaches who can help me improve. And so his key lesson is successful people don't go it alone because we can't see what is holding us back. And so I was in a one-on-one this week with a member and he referenced this when we were talking. He's like, Tiger Woods is a pro, but he has a coach. And he mentioned that twice. I was like, yeah, that's a good point because we all need a different perspective, right? So can you guys think of a time when someone else pointed out something for you that you didn't realize? So imagine that perspective for your confidence, right? Keys to transformation are the consistency, right? The neural pathways, right? That have been created because of this patterning. There's a resilience to it. And so we want to transform that.